Hi, my name is Brandon, and I'll be a Dungeon Master.
Hey, I'm Chris. I'm playing Mylo Underhand, the Rogue.
Hey, I'm Justin Bourne, and I play LaCroix Debut, the eloquence bard with the heart of a hobbit and a brain of an orc.
Hi, I'm Kai. I'm playing Sala Nightingale, the Celestial Warlock.
Hello, I'm Lanhee. I'm playing Flutter Echo, the Moon Druid.
I'm Will. I'm playing Roosten of the Morning Light, the Poem Paladin.
Hello, my name is Lorzaren. I am the Echo Knight fighter.
Nice. Chris, what stuck out to Mylo last time?
Definitely our adventure in the Hive, or we headed over to this place called the Hive once we finally got to Sigil. So I'll leave it at that. We got to Sigil, and we went to this place called the Hive, and it was kind of a seedy underworld, and it was a perfect place for Mylo to sort of do his thing.
Very much so. I almost want to do it in an order because I think Will have the best recollection of the start. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Will, what is Roosten's memories from last time, or what is Roosten's
I remember meeting
impressions?
Zottel, the imp,
Just
and
meeting?
bonking him, discovering him with my divine sense to prove to Kagi that I could sense evil. And then I was immediately smitten. I liked this imp even though it was evil. I found it silly and uplifting. And I am hatching a plan to make it be mine.
Nice. Okay. And then now I'll continue. Justin, what stood out to LaCroix?
Okay, so what stood out to LaCroix was the amount of deception that threats we took in from the environment and people, not environment, from the people around more so than the environment, but we dropped off our ship or parked it and felt unsafe, then walked into a random person's house. That was okay. It was just an evil person, or evil Zatul was there.
Zottel.
Zottel. Okay, I have it written wrong. Sorry. And then we ended up just kind of deceiving a gang, or not deceiving a gang, but just kind of feeling out where we are at with it all. We're not necessarily going to kill the rival person. What was it, Araxith?
Mm-hmm.
But we're not going to try to kill him, or we're going to try to figure things out before we're supposed to kill him, according to the gang. But we'll just see how it plays out.
Fair. Guy, tell us Sala's interpretation or impressions.
Yeah, I think one of the kind of frustrating things was the gate being closed because somebody in our party burnt down the bar that had the gate back to Foos in it. And Kagi being upset in that aspect. We also kind of pawned her off to Araxith, which is kind of funny. And I think she also remembers just kind of being really annoyed by every single character that we've met. In the sense that no one talks straightforward, and she's very much a straightforward person. So having to go around loops to get done what she wants to get done is frustrating.
All right. And Lonnie, what was Flutter Echo's kind of impressions?
I remember we said we would help one gang, and now we're working for another one to kill the said gang that we were going to help, and someone got sucked into a jewel, so that was fun. Woo.
That's right. There was absolutely a final affliction of the gem. You got Kagi back, but shortly thereafter, this ASMR rogue y'all were with got pulled in, or whatever, by it.
Would you say that the people who get sucked into the gym are in jewel pods? Sorry, I'll leave. I'll leave.
Is this a jewel smoking utility joke?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
When was the last time we saw Lorzaren?
2 episodes ago.
guy. Okay.
He got sucked into the gem after we met the other Dabu, as in the bald man.
That's right. So he did make it into Sigil.
Yeah, he did. So we would just have to deal with him coming out of the gem.
Fair enough. All right, and well, let's just catch up because you're probably just about to get zapped blindly out of a thing. So what was the last thing that Lorzaren remembers?
Last thing I remember, we entered Sigil, and it was just strange people. And yeah, I don't know. That's about it. I think we were asking about something. Talked to a guy.
Yeah,
Kind of confusing.
it was.
That's it.
Perfect. Okay. And to kind of just do a quick summary of the current exact situation, is it's like in a video game where you went and accepted quests from like two rivaling factions and you kind of now have both of them expecting you to do something to the other. So, you'll probably just burn the whole place down, but we actually have to do the pretense of some kind of RPG style choice here. So, to begin, you have just left the home of Araxith, who sent you out to destroy this rival gang. As part of that, the payment would be both the debts owed by Zottel would be then owed to Roosten, and other side, they agreed, or rather Araxith agreed to use his resources to search for Alsair for y'all. You are now leaving, and kind of as like an exchange of like both y'all's permission to be even in the area and your agreement to do these sorts of things. Y'all got a kind of a hostage in the form of a ASMR rogue that was in the area, kind of one of his Araxith's lieutenants, and Kagi is kind of possessed by the demon guy. So, yeah, here we go.
Did the SMR disappeared, right?
He did.
Asma's in the gem now.
Okay, yeah.
I'm so annoyed by this gem. I just don't know what's going on. And I'm the only one that's holding it, and everybody keeps coming in and out of the gem.
Yeah, so you're probably like walking by. You've just started to like walk down the alley, leaving the main area of Araxith's house. And there's probably like an empty crate that's like sealed up and boxed up, with like a tiny little hole in the side of it. And the gem absolutely starts sparkling just from within whatever pocket or bag it might be in. Which I guess, where is the gem so we can describe this better?
The gem's in my waist pouch.
Okay, so you've got like that little pocket there, like the flap on it like flies open as like a beam of energy shoots and shakes like this sealed up little crate box thing. Does anyone need to go into the thing? No, Morgoth and Mike are already in there, so we've already got that.
Yep.
I guess at this point it's probably at its lowest capacity it's been.
Also 3.
Oh, that's true.
Lowest capacity it's been yet.
What if we don't kill the gang members? We just put them all in the gem. Can we do that instead?
Do we have to kill them, or can we just get rid of them?
Maybe we could learn how to use them.
Can I look at the contract and see the exact terminology that's used?
Elimination.
Elimination as an enemy, or as a life form?
As you drawing up like contracts and stuff. Like
Elimination in a karaoke match. Never mind.
When we talked to Mason the Mincer, did he introduce himself as the leader, or he was just a henchman of some kind?
a henchman, a lieutenant, really, kind of. Like the rest of the group around there listened to him.
Okay.
But that was because that is his squad. And in fact, speaking of Mason the Mincer, you actually start to see forms moving like actually on the rooftops in Ninja style almost. Like walking in Arax's house direction. You recognize like just a piece of the face of Mason the Mincer as he like throws y'all a thumbs up.
I suppose if they all just kill each other, that makes our jobs a lot easier.
But then we don't get info on us there, and you don't get Zodel.
I could just tell Zottle that I got him.
That's true. He's an imp.
We're gonna have to talk about Paladin Vels at some point. It's gonna be a great discussion.
I think it'd be so funny if you had a change in alignment throughout the campaign.
No,
Okay, I guess I'm gonna
not-
open the crate because we just didn't talk about the crate. I'm gonna go up to the crate that my gem just zapped and try
There's like
and
a
pry it
loud
open.
thud in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and pry it open.
Lorzaren, the last thing you remember, you were standing in front of like this Dabu guy as he like sent strange symbols at you, and now you're in a crate. What do you do? Just moments before Sala walks out.
I'm inside the crate.
Yes,
Uh,
it's full of sand, but your face is
Would-
somehow
would-
exposed there.
okay, would they be able to hear me then?
Yeah, for sure,
Okay,
probably.
yeah. Lorzaren will like kind of pop out and he'll kind of look around and say, "Am I dead?"
Yeah, so Sala, like right as you're walking up, like Lorzaren stands out of this box full of sand.
Oh,
No, you're not dead. You won a gem.
Sala. Last I remember was this individual and he was making riddles.
Yes, things have progressed quite a lot since then. We have, you know what? There's a lot of people around. We'll discuss once we're a little bit more in private. But like, I would suggest just not. I don't know. Be as friendly as you want, but like, don't make any more contracts. I kind of already fucked us on that one.
Very well. And I will step out, and then I'll take a bit of sand and put it in my pocket.
Pocket sand. Fair enough. Okay. So you definitely feel free to add pocket sand to your inventory list. And what is everyone else? What are y'all doing? Like, you're leaving the house of Araxith. Like, you get to like a weird like crossroads, and it's like, what do we do now?
I'll see if I can. I sort of like signal to Mason. You said I saw him watching
Oh yeah,
us, right?
yeah. I'll give you that
can I-
opportunity. So you want to like symbol him, like, kind of draw him down real quick.
Yeah.
He like has his folks halt up on like the shacks and stuff that they're kind of moving around, and like jumps down like from box to like metal pipe and like lands on the ground. He's like, as he's landing, he's got his like knife in his like lips or something like that. Like as he's like climbing. Yeah, what's going on?
Well, we
You-
think we have.
Great work clearing out the streets here. Looks like we've got a straight line of sight on this compound.
Yeah, that's right. We think we have a plan on how to get rid of them, or him in particular. But it might not be able to be accomplished until tomorrow.
He's like, the streets are empty. We can just move in now.
Right, but he'll be drinking all night. It's better to come right early in the morning at the crack of dawn. He'll be passed out.
Oh, you got. Oh. And let's go ahead and roll some convincing stuff here. So, like, throw diplomacy or persuade or whichever.
All right.
They have
I'll
to
cast
hold the same
guidance
by
to
me.
add a d4 as I
What is-
see him talking to this guy.
What are you saying to like back up these comments then? Just what does the guidance look like here? Oh yeah.
Okay. I would say, you know, it's always so rude to kill someone when they're drunk, but when they're hungover, that's free range.
You want me to do perception?
1d4.
Or not perception, or
Deception.
deception, I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And D4 on top of that? 19 total.
Nice. So he's gonna like it's like looking around, kind of down up and down the alley, gauging it, and looks at what you're saying. Is all right. Why? Guess we shouldn't take a chance with the Glabrazoo like that. All right, we'll pull back. And then he like waves his hand, and his folks start retreating, very confused. Like,
Did he just say that guy was a Glabberzoo? Shit.
Mason's like walking away.
Hey, Mason.
Yeah. What's no, he wouldn't. He'd stop for a second. What is it?
We want to meet your leader.
Ah, the boss. What kind of nervous, like scratching the back of the what for?
I guess Mylo will just say, well, see, I don't know what, I don't know what reason to give him.
What my friend Mylo, or my cousin Milo, is trying to say is that we're just trying to get a better plan for everything to happen. We want to make sure that he's aware of how it's going to go down, and I know you know what you're doing, of course, but we're just trying to make sure that he's on the same level as us and the same understanding as all of us.
Is looks at you and kind of is analyzing. Well, no, let's throw it. This is persuade, right? I don't
Persuasion.
see. Yeah, toss it.
It could be that, or it could be deception.
Yeah, it depends on.
Do you
me,
does well,
It
this is a
doesn't
good.
change anything for me. For deception or persuasion are the same.
Then throw it. Like let's not pick it
Okay.
apart. I'd be
All
like,
right.
oh, is LaCroix trying to be deceptive?
A bit, yeah. Like he's not exactly telling them what our intentions are.
Right.
So it'd be, it doesn't matter. It's all semantics at this point. Okay, I'm gonna throw the persuasion check.
What constitutes a lie philosophically? Let's break
I
that
got
apart.
a 11.
11. He's gonna grimace. He's gonna look back. Nah, look, we get this job done. I'll let you see the boss. Until then, you're nobody. And walks off.
Shit.
I'm gonna whisper to Mylo, can I just kill him now? Like, can I just murder him? There's only like 6 of them.
Trying to topple the organization, but I guess we could. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, if we kill a lieutenant, they're gonna come after us, right? So that we don't even have to do the sneaky work of finding where they are.
That's a good point. Mylo draws his rapier out of its scabbard. Hey, Mason.
Look,
I'll draw my sword too.
Lorzaren will look around, seeing people draw weapons, and take his out as well.
Oh man. Oh man. Okay, so like Mason's crew's in front of him. So there's like 5 folks running with him and Mason in the back. They're walking away from you. Are we just gonna throw down initiative right here and y'all are just gonna tear him up?
I don't see why not.
Sala, you
Solace,
Sala.
I'm way too convincing. I don't know why I did that. Okay, whatever. I'm moving things along.
Can I take a bonus action?
Is there rules on a surprise round, like what you can and can't do?
That's up to you. If we have time to do it, I'll do it. But if not, then that's fine.
I'll let you
I don't
do
know if he
what's
hears all the swords being drawn, then maybe that'll set him off. I don't know.
I would say absolutely you can do this bonus action you want to do.
Yeah, I just want to manifest an echo.
Nice.
Sorry, I pressed it too many times. But yeah, just like as Lorzaren draws his sword, you'll see like coming from the scabbard, like another Lorzaren appear, and then Lorzaren will take some bit of sand and say, "You are reborn," and throw it like on top of, like kind of like blessing his echo.
Nice.
I still am keeping some more pocket sand. I didn't, and not the whole, all the pocket sand, just a little bit. Are we rolling initiative?
Some are. Let's see. What's actually ended up on the bar? You got Sala and Mylo on there. What else has happened?
I
Mine
don't know why
didn't
some
show
people
up.
aren't
Roosten.
showing up. Yeah, Roosten also
Yeah.
rolled and it's not on there. Did you
So
guys
it's really
click the
weird.
list?
If I hit a button, shit's gonna happen. You see that?
There we go.
Gotcha.
It's been acting up. I updated the software, and there's been some
Oh.
kerfuffles. Okay, but I saw the 19 over there, so we're gonna use that for Flutter Echo. Sala, go ahead and open it up. How does this mayhem begin?
Okay, to start off, Sala is going to cast Witch Bolt on Mason. Hopefully this hits, because it's actually something that I need to hit. Fuck. 8? Does an 8 hit?
Let's see. You would actually have advantage because you are completely surprising them.
Thank you for being kind.
No sweat.
11. Also 18, but there's an 11 hit.
This is great. No, it doesn't.
Okay, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Chalet Log on my quarterstaff. It's a cantrip, so I should be able to cast it as well.
Right.
And then I'm done. I've embarrassed myself enough.
Okay. Going down the line then. Flutter. What is Flutter up to?
They're still walking away from us, correct?
Yep.
I'm gonna throw a dagger at them. I got a 17.
Sweet.
17.
Absolutely. So who are you hitting? Are you hitting Mason or are you hitting one of the dudes in front of him?
One of the dudes in front of him.
Okay.
I rolled her 1 for damage, unless you want to take the... My brain's kind of not here mentally, so...
No, totally. I'm going to take that first d4 since that's kind of what you were going for, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 damage. Flies right in the back. Is there a strength modifier or any kind of modifier to this damage?
No.
Okay. Alright, yeah. So the dagger flies right in the back of this dude. Let me
We
position.
should leave Mason alive so we can make him take us to their leader.
Mm.
And I'll try to hit him with an attack on my turn that'll make him afraid.
Ooh. Got this all kind of grouped up. Okay. Mylo.
All right. So I will run out to the side of Mason, and I will try to stab him with my rapier. I'll just be swinging it at him. For 14.
Do you have advantage? Y'all all have what's its advantage?
Oh, okay. How come?
Because they're surprised.
Oh.
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Nice.
Still 14, unfortunately. For the rapier attack.
14 is a hit.
No way. All right.
Yeah, 14 is their
So-
AC actually.
Perfect. So I stab him with that. And then it applied sneak attack already. Nice. So 15 total piercing. As I shank him with my rapier.
Jesus. Yeah, so like you just go and shank him right in the side, like as like a dagger flies past on the other side. He's taken aback and like kind of like lops off to the side. Like I assume it's dagger in, and you're not like leaving the shank in him. So he just kind of like wafts off to the side, blood pouring out of his side. Lorzaren.
Oh, Lorzaren will be like looking at himself as he throws the sand on his echo, and then they will both smile and nod as they will both run in, and I will be using Unleash Incarnation to make an additional attack from my echo's position. So I assume like it's like the 5 in front, then him in the back. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Has one of
Or,
has any
no,
of the
the other way around. Rather, Mason was the closest to y'all, and he had his folks fanned out in front of him.
wait. So I see. So his back is kind of towards us.
Yeah, I ran up behind them.
I see. Okay. Yeah, both him and his echo will attack this Mason fellow since he looks like the biggest and baddest.
Okay. You have roll with advantage.
Okay. So attack 1. Ooh, natural 20. 26 to hit, 22 slashing damage on that first attack. So Lorzaren will his echo will run in and just take a big slash in his back, and he'll Lorzaren will use his echo and step off of him, off his back, and then kind of flip over to be in front of him. And he'll say, hello there. And then he'll slash 22 to hit.
Uh-huh.
For another 14 points of slashing damage.
This guy did not deserve this.
Oh wait, no, we're not supposed to give him my bed.
What's up?
Big boss guy. Wait,
You can specify non-lethal, right?
I don't know if can I specify non-lethal. It's kind of too late. But
No, you can't use
It's when
non-lethal
you
with a
reduce
weapon. Can
with a
you?
melee weapon. When you reduce them to 0, you may choose to knock them out. So, according to page 198 of the player's handbook, an attacker who reduces a creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack may choose to knock them out instead of kill them.
Yeah, y'all get the option for sure. Like,
But that's
would-
not a melee attack. It's a great sword. He's fucking
right.
dead.
That's my alternative to that is like.
I didn't know. I
How
thought
do
he
you
was a
do
big boss
non-lethal
guy.
weapon with that sword?
I'm gonna hit him with my hilt if I can.
Just kill him.
Was Mylo hitting to kill?
I'm using
Um,
spells. I'm hitting to kill.
I mean, I was.
You're not hitting with
but
spells, actually.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
mean,
Okay, Brandon.
I did say I shanked him. I didn't hit him with my hills or anything.
Right.
But I think Roosten, didn't he say that we should take him alive or something? I don't
Yes,
know if that
and
was out
lead
loud.
us back to
Yeah.
their bots.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
hearing
you were the
that-
one who raised it, so probably what you actually do instead of just like yoinking him with the sword, you probably like hold both of you flanking him, holding
Mhm.
swords to the side of his neck, right?
Oh yeah, I like that.
He's like he surrenders. The damage is effectively done in D&D game terms, but realistically, like yeah, y'all have apprehended him.
And then I'll look to his friends that are behind me and say, I wouldn't move if I were you.
No, one of the friends got stabbed in the back with a dagger. That's right. So like one, and they turn around like weapons out, and they're like looking around at Mason, and Mason's like probably has like a pummeled eye, and you got these swords up against them. And then they kind of withdraw their weapons. Mason's like not able to talk. I don't know, like he's gonna like mutter something if you would let him. Like Mason's like looking at them. You said to his band, you said don't make a move, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're like weapons down and they're really quiet. And they look kind of terrified right now. Because they're looking around nervously.
I'll just look at Kai and then just smile. Lorzaren will just look and smile and say, good.
I mean, I would have preferred if you killed him, but yes, good.
I could do that, and I'll do a little bit of blood.
I mean, there's a ton. Blood is oozing out of his side. He's actually like shaking and passing, like about to pass out, just due to that from the shank.
The guy who got shanked? Mason?
Mason.
I'm gonna use a lay on hands. How much health should I give him? I guess. How much damage did you do to him?
Just
Don't
one.
waste lay on hands. I can cast Spare the Dying if he gets to 0. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I can give him 1 health to stop him from bleeding out, and it won't really affect my lay on hands that much.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you
fuck
just
it.
like stop that problem?
Yeah, I'll give him 1 HP.
Okay. And, yeah, so like you touch him and like the wound like doesn't heal, right? The blood stops gushing out of his kidney. So okay. His
Fear not,
quiet.
you will not die if you comply with us. Well, he might, and I'll gesture to the one that got like stabbed with the dagger.
Yeah, it's just like a knife sticking out of his back. Like it only did a little bit of damage, but it's still like a knife sticking out of his back. So, it's quiet. They're looking at you awkwardly, nervously, and everything. What are you doing? Y'all took the stage
So,
here.
now will you take us to your leader?
I mean, he's not facing you, right? Like, he's facing away, kind of towards his men. I assume because Ryan's swords are still at his neck.
Yeah, I will like spin him around.
Okay.
I'll
And he's like
use
waddling and kind of dizzy from the blood loss, and he nods like nervously and confusedly. Yes, yes. Let's go. And then starts like hobbled walking.
I'm going to turn to Echo and say, you should probably get your dagger out of that man. It's never good to lose a good dagger.
Oh yeah.
the
He's right. I'm gonna go
dude's
grab
like managed to like leave it and kind of huddle off to the side, and he's like not sure if he should pull this out just yet. And, like kind of looks over to Roosten.
Take it out. Here, I'll give him 1 health.
Okay, takes the dagger out and is like, what does Flutter do? He's like holding the dagger in his hands and like turning it over.
He will take it, and then the blood that's on it from him, she will wipe it on his sleeve and be like, "Yep," and just put it back.
Gonna give that back to you, buddy.
Here's your blood. I'll just keep my dagger.
Could I like quickly glance at LaCroix and see if there's any kind of like apprehensive look on his face? Like,
LaCroix kind of shrugs, and then he shrugs, but then I can kind of do calm emotions and calm them down, and that's pretty much all I got on this side, I think.
Do we want them to be calm though?
Might be easier to get answers from them after they've already,
That's true.
given up.
rather than be scared.
All right, y'all. So they're leading you through like corridors of the hive and such. He's too close to dead, and you are the only thing keeping him alive right now. He's absolutely going to comply, and you're going to get to the kind of the edge of the territory, and one of the scouts going to poke out. Well, no, I guess we would throw that with perception, right? See if you notice the scout. So who wants to throw perception here to notice the kind of the scout who's waiting outside or around the territory?
Can I have dual roll perception?
Yes. But what were you saying, Lonnie?
I'll do it. My perception's not high, but we can try.
All right, let's see Jewel and Flutter.
I got a 17.
14.
Flutter is absolutely gonna notice like a halfling type person like running, like sees y'all approaching, and runs off into like a side tunnel.
How far away?
It's probably only like 10 meters away when it happens. So yeah, if there's no interruption of that course of events, we'll just continue down the road. Okay. So y'all progress down the road. So what we have here is like a alleyway between hovels, cardboard, and actually like a bunch of, not a small amount of like sheet metal is all kind of around and propped up for houses and shanties and stuff like that. As you're walking down the way, coming off of two side halls or two side alleyways, converge 6 fighters holding various, clubs and swords and stuff. With a person in the back, kind of shorter than the rest, holding a heavy crossbow. What's going on here? What's the meaning of this?
Who are you?
And you get a croak out of Mason. That's Jarvis. He's another lieutenant. That's not how this works. Who are you, and what are you doing here with, especially with that sack of shit?
Oh, so you don't like him either?
It's might be a sack of shit, but he's my sack of shit. And he lifts up the crossbow at Lorzaren, probably.
Lorzaren will just smile and wave.
Don't mind us. We're just taking out the trash. Pulls out sword.
We doing this?
You looking for a fight?
Yeah, actually, I guess I am. And yeah, initiative's just gonna fire off from here.
All right, yeah. Once he says yes, Lorzaren will push Mason to the ground, just I don't know, and then step on him, and then draw the sword. Or well, he has the sword out, so.
Let's see how all of this goes real quick. Let's see how the dice land here. All right, I think we're at the start of it all. So we're gonna start. Lorzaren, you described some stuff.
Yes.
Go ahead and re-describe it.
Yes, Lorzaren will just smile and say, "Great," and then he will raise his sword and go for a slash as he shoves Mason to the ground and just kind of steps on him and over.
Oh,
and yeah, I will make an attack. No. Ooh, oh,
Is Mason
16
on
to hit?
That is a hit.
Nice.
Who you hitting?
Well, there's the guy in front of me who said he was looking for a fight.
Yeah.
For 7 damage. And then as my bonus action,
Okay.
he has people behind him.
Yes, tons.
Okay. Sorry, I see. Oh, they're directly behind him.
Yes. Yeah, they're sitting kind of in a little line.
Very well. I will manifest an echo.
Ooh. Okay.
And I will have an echo we'll have him be right behind me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take some sand from my pocket sand, throw it behind me and say, "You are reborn." And that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right.
I'm
so
not using all of my pocket sand, sorry.
Of course. Roger. So this dude's gonna come up and just start trying to take a swing at Lorzaren.
16 to hit.
That's a 16. Okay. So he's gonna land that on you as he takes a short sword to hit Lorzaren. Right there in front. The other ruffians are gonna start moving around as Lorzaren approached. 17. 6 damage. And then finally the last one. Now, if they're standing on opposite sides, right? 2 of them are coming around to kind of pincer around the sides. That's advantage, right?
That's it, yeah. It's up to the DM, so.
Okay, yeah. Then he's gonna move around for a flank. I'm gonna give it to him. It made no difference. For 3 points damage. This guy is hold on, and kind of backs up a step. He's gonna fire a crossbow. Oof.
Ha.
Ha.
And it just flies wild as he's startled and stumbling backwards. LaCroix.
Okay, what is the lieutenant's name? The one you have mentioned as dude?
I legit forgot what he said.
Jarvis.
Jarvis. That's what it was.
Okay.
That's Jarvis.
Okay, so
I haven't used that name in this campaign, right?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'd like to take a rapier to, I guess, the same ruffian that Lorzaren is going after, and then bonus action unsettling words to Jarvis.
Okay.
Or is that one that I have to ready? And I don't know. Can you ready a bonus action for if he attacks or does anything?
You can only ready actions.
Okay, so can I cast unsettling words onto him at all? Or would
Throw
I
it in
have to
chat.
use it? So I wouldn't have to ready it. I could just cast it.
Yes.
Okay. So take the rapier to the one that Lozaren's already hurt, and then LaCroix then uses unsettling words on Jarvis.
Okay. And do you want to roll that real quick?
Yep. 16.
Oh, nice. That's a hit. Yeah. So you're gonna slice right into this guy. Move up here.
Cool. And 10 damage. Piercing.
Okay. You said you're trying to attack the one that Lorzaren was attacking, right? And so
Yes.
what happened is Lorzaren went kind of right up face to face with him, and then two came around the side to flank and start attacking. So the one that Lorzaren had got to is reachable. You just have to go around a little bit. What's your move speed like?
Not very good. Let me see.
And do you want to just attack one of these dudes in front instead?
Yeah, I'll just attack one of the dudes right in front, right next to me.
Okay. Yeah, that damage is noted. And go ahead and roll the damage for the damage die for unsettling words, and that's just what Jarvis is going to take off of the next saving throw.
Okay.
Boom.
7.
I think I can actually note this as okay. Next up is Roosten. What's going on?
Right, Roosten is gonna move. Roosten is gonna move. He's gonna move. Oh, it's paused. That's why he can't move. There we go. He's gonna move here and attack that one right in front of him. That's like between him and Lorzaren with the Holy Avenger.
Oh man.
Oh, do I get advantage for flanking also? Because he's between me and Lorzaren?
For sure. You want to go up there and move in for a flank along the sides?
Yeah. Beautiful. Let's see. That's a hit, I assume.
Oh yeah, very much so. Very much so a hit. Oh, this poor guy.
Kind of low roll, but whatever. Yeah, slash at him for 8.
Okay. Yeah, as you go to engage with him, he's easily there. Sloppy swordsmanship shows. Mylo.
Alright, so Mylo will spring into action and run to this corner over here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack this dude who is in the back of that little grouping there that's surrounding Lorzaren.
Totally fair.
And so, yep, slashing at him with my rapier.
See what you got.
Poking at him, I guess. For 20.
That is
That hits.
definitely a hit.
And then sneak attack on top of that, since it's just me and him. So
Okay.
11 piercing.
Ooh. Yeah, so damage noted. That dude's not looking great right now. Once again, like another shank, and dude's bleeding.
Yeah. Basically, same thing I did in Mason. I just go up and stab him in the ribs.
What's Jewel doing?
Okay, Jewel is going to use her turn to give me the help action on what I'm doing.
Oh
Because
man.
I'm rolling awful, so I just need to give myself advantage. So I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on the guy in the back.
Okay. Can you mouse over the one?
Yeah, I don't know how to put it in chat without rolling it.
Oh.
Oh wait, is it in chat now? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. And also just because of my Eldritch Invocation, which is Agonizing Blast, I add my Charisma modifier, which is +4 to any damage I do.
Wow.
But okay, I'm gonna roll this with advantage. He beat the shit out of him.
Uh,
23 hit.
going to be largely successful.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll damage. Um, so that's 11
Seven.
damage.
Eldritch
Plus
Blast,
4.
7 points of damage. Ooh, oh, so
Plus, so it's 11.
oof.
And then,
When I click on the die, it expands out. You rolled a 3.
yeah, 3 plus 4, which is my spellcasting modifier, plus 4, which is my charisma modifier.
Oh, right. You said that.
Yeah.
Jeebus. Okay, and that's hitting whom?
The guy in the back, the
Jarvis.
Jarvis, yeah. And then Jewel and I are gonna move away from people. Wait, this is Mason, right?
Yes.
Will I take an opportunity attack if I move away from him? He's prone, right?
He's prone and unarmed.
Okay, great. So then we're gonna move just like into the corner. Over here.
Nice. Okay, so these ruffians towards the back, all well, they know kind of what they're doing. So this guy here is just gonna take a step here, risking
When
the
he
attack.
does that, I'm going to use my Sentinel feat. And
Oh
when I
man.
get my attack of opportunity, if I hit him, he can't move.
Oh no.
So I'll take my opportunity attack. Do I get
this-
flanking with Mylo for advantage?
Yes. No.
Oh.
Not from that position.
Oops, I already clicked it, but take the first one. It doesn't say which one was first. I can just roll it again.
Hang on, if you expand it out, yeah, 15 was first.
Okay.
So, that's definitely a hit. So stuck in place.
Yeah. Here, I can throw Sentinel up there. Okay. And then damage? Ooh, another 8.
Alrighty.
Yeah, as he tries to move, I'll swing my sword around and, like, slash him across the side and say, "Not so fast!" Cool.
Okay. Yeah, definitely isn't able to move anymore. So he's just gonna attack normally against Mylo.
Alright. Then I will use the other feature, Sentinel, to use my reaction to attack him again.
Oh man, is this beforehand?
Let's read Sentinel. Makes an attack. I use my reaction. It's a
It's
sure.
probably not before. The attack still gets off.
Okay, so he gets the attack first.
Okay. Also, it triggered an opportunity to attack, triggered something for a reaction to hit when he moved
Oh.
away. Do you have multiple reactions?
Is an opportunity attack is a reaction? Okay, never mind. I guess I don't get to do that then.
Okay.
That was true. I forgot an opportunity attack was a reaction like itself. I was thinking it was like its own thing for some reason.
No sweat.
I meant to tell you, Brandon, that the guy that is directly north of Roosten should have been able to hit me because I left his 5-foot zone, so he should have gotten
Ooh.
an attack of opportunity on me. If you want to just do a free attack on me.
Sure. I mean, I've been rolling a bunch of flubs here, so we got a 6, a 12. Oh, there's one.
Oh, that was like 15 minutes ago. But, yeah, 20 hits.
Oh, I would have used my thing then. Oh well.
Oh, that's okay. For 4?
For 4.
Okay. Ouch.
All right, 4 damage to Mylo as Mylo ran through the crowd. Wasn't that long ago, but yes. Well, it probably might have been. So the ruffians kind of arranged like that. Let's see, these guys 2 melee attacks. So the other one's gonna, he's gonna try and move around like this. It's a lot safer for him to move into the flanking situation. Oof, nope.
Oh,
Not with those rolls.
getting a lot of whiffs there, man.
That's a thing.
Oh, that's an at 20.
All right. And there's 11 damage to Mylo as like they kind of shift around to attack better.
Ouch.
There's one more. This guy does not have advantage.
I'm not in love with that. Is this against me?
Yes, that was it.
Uh,
But you're 15, so none of them are going to
Yeah.
hit you. So yeah, so as they kind of move around to all try and attack Mylo, it's Flutter's turn.
Can I throw a dagger at this one?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes, easily. So what's going to happen here? Ooh, so that's 4 damage you've rolled as the dagger like flies into. Are you kind of shooting to kill here?
Yes. Why not?
All right. He's like kind of hits right in his upper chest and blood starts gushing out of it. He's not down, but he's damn near. Where's Aaron?
Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Lorzaren, after getting attacked 3 times, will say, nice try. And then he will use his bonus action a second win.
Okay.
And heal up 6. Then he will the one who asked for a fight still in front of him is alive, right?
Yes.
He will attack that individual.
Ooh, okay.
And I will also unleash Incarnation and attack from my Echo's position. And attack the one to the southwest.
Okay.
Right in front of Roosten.
Perfect. This is Lorzaren's.
This is Lorzaren's on first guy.
Uh-huh.
20 to hit. For 16 damage.
Just one shot this dude. Are you shooting to kill here?
Yeah, I'll just chop his head clean off. And say, here's the fight you wanted. And just chop his head clean off. And then the Echo will attack the guy on the southwest.
Okay.
Ooh, 25 to hit.
It's yes.
And for 10.
For
damage.
10, also dead. Same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, it'll just be like his Echo copies the move.
Oh wow.
As Lorzaren just kind of spins.
So imagine like a
Wow.
long lateral swing and like 2 heads come flying up in the air.
Yeah.
See like blood gushing everywhere. This isn't good for them. They're not having a good time.
And then Lorzaren will just like slowly turn to the one who stabbed him. Say, you're next.
Oh man.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Their turn and you just took out a third of their number. And with a clone, which already has so many questions, and they're like this dude's gonna try and just run away.
I will use my
Ayo,
opportunity
yeah.
attack. I will Lorzaren say, where are you going? And we'll try to like slash at him as he runs away. Going for the legs.
Okay.
13 probably misses.
It does miss. Misses that 14 by 1. What else you got? Oh no,
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. So he runs off, just bolts. This guy, he like sees that that's effective and is gonna also try running off.
Yeah, I only get 1 AO, so unless
Cowards!
Dabu.
Anything from Justin or from LaCroix?
I'm not sure. Would this be a time for friendship? And I could cast it while they're running away since it's no longer a hostile?
I think you can only use melee attacks as a reaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Okay. I don't really have. I guess.
If you have a weapon, you might as well use it. Unless
Okay.
you have a specific reaction that you want to use.
I don't. I'll use my rapier on whoever's closest that hasn't run.
So one guy gets a shot off first, and actually, what's the reload time like on this stuff now?
Well, the guy left LaCroix's area, right? So shouldn't he get a reaction?
Absolutely. Sorry, were you taking it?
Yeah, I
On
was
that
gonna
guy?
do the rapier to him.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I misheard. Go ahead and throw it out there.
$12.
That is not a hit. So, yeah, you're absolutely gonna slash at this guy as he's running away. He just kind of evades and runs for his life. And
I was gonna say, when they're running away, Roosten's gonna shout, "Cowards! Have the courage to stand and fight!" You know, his whole thing is courage, so...
no, it makes perfect sense. I'm just trying to imagine their immediate brainwave is no.
This is blasphemous to
What are
Torm.
you, chicken?
Quick, this person's holding a heavy crossbow. What is the reload mechanic in this game? I couldn't find it super quickly.
It's not a thing. You automatically reload.
Oh, that's
I
lovely.
think it's a bonus
It's-
action.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
You have to spend your bonus action on it.
Oh. But yeah. Okay. But it's not a reaction.
Heavy
It's just
crossbow. For a light crossbow, I think you just reload it. But for a heavy one, I think it's a bonus action.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Cool, and I believe all of this. I just Control F'd the combat and equipment chapters of the player's handbook and couldn't find the word reload. And so maybe my spelling is god awful.
I feel like it
Anyways.
comes up a lot, how it works.
But yeah, so he's gonna use that bonus action reload and take the shot. Da-da-da. He's not right next to anyone. Yeah. So this is actually targeted at LaCroix as he detected this effect was on him. And it's a minus. What did we say earlier?
Oh, 7?
Thought it was.
Yeah, that was a 7.
Okay, they just don't use the actual word reload. And this shot is just gonna fly at LaCroix.
I'd like to use the cutting words on that.
I'm sure. So rolled an 18, and he's got +6, and you have -7. So evens out to 17.
Still hits.
Oof. Oof. Right at you. 13 damage flies as this bolt just thunk.
Lorzaren, how low are you?
It was 13? 12?
Okay.
LaCroix, it's your turn.
Oh wait, it's too late.
What happened?
I have my luck point. I could have got him to re-roll it.
I mean, that's literally what we just resolved as he, shot you right in the chest with a bolt.
Yeah.
Is there a diction on that it has to be before I reveal the results or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, I won't worry about it. Okay. Roosten.
Alright. I'm gonna move here,
Okay.
right next to Mylo, and I'm gonna attack this one that's between me and Lorzaren.
Fair enough. You got that advantage. Take it.
Fuck yeah. There it is. What do we got here? We are gonna get a 24. Cool.
That's yes. Let's see how bad this is for this dude.
11.
Real bad. Quite unwell. So is this guy? The last two, the heads have come off. What's happened to this guy?
I want to stab him like through the throat, but not chop his head off,
Okay.
and then pull my sword out and have him, I don't know, bleed a lot or something.
That absolutely happens. Easy. And so he just like falls to his knees, and yeah, the two that are standing still that are here are kind of freaking out. Mylo, what's going on?
Okay. So, since this one behind me died, I don't have to worry about his attack of opportunity. So I am gonna scoot over here. The guy that is right here in the back is the guy who presented himself as the leader, right?
Yeah, that's Jarvis.
Jarvis, that's right. Okay, so then I will attack him. I'll try to stab him with my rapier. And we still have Mason alive, right? Does
Mhm.
Mason look dead from where I'm standing?
No, he's just on the ground and kind of defeated.
He didn't like bleed to death or anything.
No.
15 to hit.
Don't you remember
Easy.
I gave him 1 health?
Oh yeah, that's right.
And 12 damage? Yeah, this dude just drops to the ground. Well, sorry. You probably, stab him once again? Stabby?
Yeah. I reach up, stab him in the ribs.
Oh, yeah. So it's blood comically, like, squirts as he, like, falls to the ground backwards. Jewel and Sala.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little split turn on this. So according to Find Familiar, and I can also put it in the chat,
Sure.
actually I don't need to do this, never mind. So I'm gonna use my bonus action first, and I'm gonna use 2 of my healing light die
Ooh.
to heal Lorzaren.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll 2d6.
Okay.
How do I just roll dice specifically?
/ roll or throw it into square brackets. / roll like 1d6 or 2d6. Exactly.
Okay, so Lorzaren gets 10 back,
That's right.
and that's just an innate ability, so I can still cast a spell, even though it's gonna be a cantrip. I'm gonna cast on the cowards that are fleeing because I hate it. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on the one closest to me, and I'm gonna use Jewel to give me advantage.
Okay. Let's see it.
17.
Yes.
So that's 10 plus 4, which is 14 damage.
Oof. Against the wall, he's just like scrambling away. His friend is like look back for long, but like shit, and then just bolts. Well, I mean it's not his turn, but I let you know what's probably about to happen.
Okay. Yeah.
You have do you have more stuff? Sorry.
I'm in the back, so within 60 feet of me. He is, so no,
Okay.
I'm not gonna move.
One dude that's left, the regular guy, is like kind of looking and unsure. Like, well, no, like just saw this dude get like got by Roosten.
So the one that's to the right of me.
Yeah, he's like,
Could I
He
try to
doesn't-
talk to him?
yeah. What would you say?
You work for us now.
They say, are y'all? So we can't close this out because they're both like, there's not like a win scenario here with like heads flying off and throats being impaled. So like they're gonna listen at this point. So who's gonna say what?
I'll talk to the guy that's right next to me, like, and point my rapier at him, and just be like, "You work for us now."
And like his hands, he drops his weapon and the hands come up. And Jarvis is like, "You shithead," and then, but also starts to put down the crossbow.
All right. Tell us everything you know about your leader. or else I will bonk you.
You didn't kill Jarvis. Jarvis is just bleeding real bad. Didn't you do
Oh, okay.
11 damage to him?
Oh yeah,
Or
okay.
12?
I don't know why I thought I killed him.
Probably because I described it a little viscerally. I know. I feel like we a lot of times in like fantasy like undercut the amount of like blood and like mortal wounds that we do. So I don't know, been a little bit dark this episode, I guess.
Or this is our blood and guts episode.
Yeah. Welcome back. So yeah, Jarvis is like looking up or not Jarvis, the other guy. Well, we're gonna cut out of combat rounds at this point. And Jarvis is like, "Don't tell them shit." And the henchman that's with him is like, look. Mermis. She's waiting for you in there. She's got 10 more. And she herself's some kind of air flinging demon.
She's a demon?
Something like that, yeah.
Where is she?
Back at the hideout. It's like Mason's like, "Ugh, where I was taking you." So, but yeah, back to the hideout. It's a couple more blocks down the way. Look, I'll leave and I'll never come back. Screw this place. I don't even like it here.
I'll look at Roosten and LaCroix since we're kind of standing together and try to like look at the rest of the party too. Try to get some kind of signal what they want to do.
I am inclined to show mercy here. Only on the condition you remember who let you live.
Okay. Wait, what is the condition?
That they remember who let them live and like
Oh.
say that we were merciful.
Yes. Yes, Chicken Man, I will remember you.
Remember, it was Roosten of the Morning Light who spared your life.
Dude bolts.
As he's running away, Sala's gonna yell, "He's a poem, fuckface!"
He said, "Wait, what did he say to me?"
Chicken man.
Oh.
You like remember me, but you never did like introductions or anything like that.
Remember my name. What was it?
Yeah. Jarvis is standing there. It's like, well, shit. What's the game here?
Boss fight. Boss fight.
So we
I
have
haven't
both
taken any
Jarvis
damage. I
and
haven't
we
used-
have the other lieutenant. So we have both lieutenants apprehended at this point.
Right?
Let's go talk to his boss.
I'm
Their
ready.
boss.
I've taken no damage. I haven't used any smites or anything. Fucking
Isn't
go.
Lorzaren kind of low though?
We'll heal him up.
Yeah, Mylo, LaCroix, and Lorzaren are hurt.
Okay, I guess can we spend like 5 minutes reconvening with the two lieutenants before we go in, just so I
Sure.
have time to like heal people up.
Yeah, we can say that. How much
Okay.
heal energy do you have for a day?
I have 3 more d6 plus I have 1 cure wounds that I can roll.
Gotcha.
And I have
But also,
18
I don't know if I want to use all of that if we're gonna go there and trying to kill people, because then I can't do anything.
I've got 18 more health I can give out with lay on hands.
Okay.
I just need 14.
I just need 14.
14. Not Ryan. How much does Lorzaren need?
Oh, I lied. 13.
I'm 14 from 4.
So okay. Lorzaren needs 14. LaCroix needs 13, and Mylo needs 14. I'm gonna use 2 more of my die. I'm gonna use 1 on Mylo and 1 on Lorzaren. So I'm gonna roll them separate. So, Mylo, you get 4.
The 2d6 was at Lorzaren. Who's this last 1d6 at?
It wasn't supposed to be 2d6. It was supposed to be 1d6. So I'm just ignoring that. Unless you want me to go with the first one, which was a 5.
Yes.
So Lorzaren, you get 5. Back. I'm gonna save my last healing light die and my cure wounds in case things go south.
Fair enough.
Well, if you want Roosten to heal them too, that's also.
Yeah, I've got
possibility.
18 health. I can.
I didn't heal LaCroix at all, so maybe give him something.
I was gonna let you go first with dice rolling healing to like see what you got, and then distribute the rest however
Yeah.
people want it. Yeah. So I've got 18 health. I can give out any way I want. Who
All I
wants
need
what?
is 13.
13. So you want to be totally full?
Yeah, unless it robs someone else.
Anybody else need more?
I could use
No.
11, but I'll be fine.
All right, let's average that, and I'll give you guys 9 each. How does that sound?
That'd be good.
Amazing.
All right, I'll give Mylo and LaCroix. You guys get 9 health back each from me, and I am depleted from my lay on hands.
What about Lorzaren? Where is he at?
I'm 9 away, but I'm at 27 out of
Okay.
36.
I could have given you some too, Lorzaren. Sorry, I thought you got the dice roll heals.
I have healing word.
Do you have the spell slots for it?
Let's see if I can use it. Yeah, it's allowing me to use the first level of it.
Can I
How many
metagame
spell
it?
slots will you have left though? Like I'm thinking that
For
if we need, we
future.
can kill in the middle of combat. Like I can heal him as a bonus action in the middle of
Okay.
combat.
Okay.
Or I can like send Jewel to do cure wounds on someone. I also have spared the dying, so I think we need to be a little bit strategic in the sense of be as
Yes.
high as we can, but not use all of our resources.
Let's talk strategy.
I want to guess what their boss is, but I feel a little metagamey for doing. Because like, there's absolutely no way Roosten would know this. But I still want to. Can I guess? Is that okay? Am I allowed?
Yeah, take a guess.
It's gonna be a Merilith. Since
Hmm.
they said the last one was a Glaber Zoo, and then called this one. They said that they just said this one was a woman, and that's like the classic lady demon equivalent to a Glaber Zoo will be a Merilith, which will absolutely like trash us. By the way, we have no chance of beating that.
Yeah, there's no fucking way. No, truly there's no way.
We don't
killing
know.
a
Fight it anyways. Praise Torm. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Isn't Emeritus AC like 18? Like I think it's so
My AC is 18.
Maybe there's a way we
Mine
can do
is
this
13.
diplomatically.
My AC is 13. I cannot.
You know
get
what's
hit.
crazy to me about this edition is, like, you're like, man, isn't that armor class like 18? And you're saying that like it's a high number,
It's not
right?
that high, yeah.
It is though for 5e.
It is
My
for
AC
5e
is
for sure.
18.
Because I really want to learn the mage armor spell, but I can't as a warlock, which sucks.
If it is something as insane as a Merilith, I think we can take it as long as we like think about it first. We need a plan. We can't just like
Yeah,
run
our
in.
strategy is that we can't like if we're going to go in here, we cannot clump together. We cannot let them get packed things. We need to keep all of like her goons separated, and we need to keep like a fair distance of like going in and out.
Have a
as much as we
designated
can.
goon killer.
You
I
said
think we should
Roosten's a
set the
designated
building on
goon
fire.
I
killer?
said we should have one.
Yeah, what if I just cast Sacred
If
Flame
it
at the
is-
building and we
If it
leave?
is a Merilith or some other insanely powerful like CR 15 plus demon, I should be stabbing it with my sword because I do double damage to it.
That's true.
I think someone with range or sneakiness. I think either you, Sala, or Mylo should be the designated goon killer. Because Mylo can be sneaky and like take them out by like sneaking around, and you can kill them from range.
That's true. But I like my only main spells. Like I have one more Witch Bolt, but then I can't cast Cure Wounds,
So you
or
have
I can just keep doing Eldritch Blast and fuck it
Eldritch
up that
Blast is
way.
a great goon killer. If it's
That's
a
true.
cantrip, you can just blast them. They don't have much health.
Yeah, and it's not a saving throw, which is really helpful too.
Yeah. Let's see. Who else do we have who's a ranged attacker?
I also have a crossbow,
Okay.
but I have 8 strength, so it's really not helpful. And I can't cast.
Lorzaren would make a decent goon killer just because there's 2 of him and he can kill twice as many goons. But he might
Or
be
like
better-
sending his echo to kill the goon and keeping
Yeah.
himself away. I think is also a really good plan.
And then
Have
Let's
the
see.
lieutenants given us any information of what we're going into?
yeah, I kind of want to interrogate them also.
Yeah, can we intimidate and interrogate them to give us as much info as they can before we go
I have
in?
advantage on intimidate. Like,
Roll
I
it
al-
with advantage. Oh, what was that?
No, I just have high intimidate, but go for it. Can I give you? Oh, you already have advantage. I can't give you the help.
oh, hold on. I'm seeing if I do. I thought I saw it.
I have +6 to intimidation.
Let's see.
Hmm.
And then
So you have to pick whether or not you want the advantage or the high bonus.
Yeah.
I'll let y'all decide that. Although I guess you could have both if not Lorzaren, LaCroix helps, right?
Yeah. But I don't see the advantage. I thought I did, but I just have a bonus for it. So my bonus is only at like... I mean, my persuasion's +6, but... Let's see. My
Is this
intimidation's
Lozaren's-
+4.
Okay, LaCroix, do you want to help me intimidate these bitches?
Yeah. So LaCroix steps up to both of these lieutenants. He does the very typical punching his hand thing to kind of show that he's being very intimidating, because he's kind of small on the smaller side, but it can be a little bit, intimidating with
Sure.
such a wicked V that he has.
Yeah, and Sola's just kind of have, like, not casting Sacred Flame, but having flames coming out of her hands as she's saying these things to add
Alright.
a little bit of intimidation onto it. And I'd be like, okay, so your lives are in our hands right now. I assume you don't want to die.
And we
You're the
only
only
need
people that
one of
didn't run
you.
away. We don't need both of you. I could kill one of you right now, but we need information. So, if we don't kill you and you give us all of the information, it seems like a win-win, does it not?
They're like looking at each other like awkwardly. Let's see this intimidation roll.
22.
They kind of look at each other and they're both like racing to be helpful.
Great. So, what are we meeting in there? I need everything.
Okay. Basically, like, Mason's gonna correct him. It's not a demon. It's a elemental woman. Think she comes from the plane of air? Anyways, she's mean with rapier. She's got her right hand, who is a fucking living tornado. Probably, if I had to guess, 6 to 8 other helpers therein with her. Until they're able to confirm that the problems have been dealt with, they're going to be in lockdown.
What kind of security are we looking at getting into there? Other than the people, is there anything else we have to worry of?
No, there's no fancy traps or anything like that. Just their scouts. They're usually really good at knowing who's coming and where.
And would the scouts be inside right now? As in that the 6 to 8 other helpers? Are the scouts also a threat to us currently?
Oh, the scouts are no threat. They're usually kids. That sort of thing. Don't.
Wait, were
Okay,
the
I'll
others
turn to
kids?
everybody and say, we're not killing kids. Do not hurt a child or I will hurt you. To, like, my group of people.
We didn't already hurt a child, did we?
What child did we hurt?
I don't know. One of the guys we just fought. Maybe one of
No.
them were children.
No, they were adults.
No, it was like the thing that Flutter saw run off.
Okay, so we
It's
have
just a
an air.
halfling.
We have an air elemental. We've got another air elemental, which is a living tornado. So we have a total of maximum 10 people in there. Mean with the rapier means that as long as we stay at range, we should be okay. But also as an air elemental, I think they are immune to certain types of damage or like resistant to certain types of damage. So we need to be specific with what weapons we're using.
By the way, this whole time that we've been fighting, have we seen any kind of any semblance of town guard, or is the hive just like
Not really a
kill or
thing
be
here.
killed?
It's kind of
Yeah,
ruled like
okay.
cartels.
Yeah, all right. That's pretty cool.
Cartels are not cool.
Well, it makes Mylo feel at home. That's all. I'm saying.
So should we go with the same, like despite it not being a Merilith, should we go in with the same strategy as in stay at range and have specific people set on killing guard and specific people set on killing the two main goons?
Also metagamey, but what that guy just described is definitely like a genie. That's what it sounds like to me. Which changes things up a little bit.
I will take creative liberties, by the way, in interpreting things.
Okay, yeah, well, of course, yeah. But we should have a plan nonetheless.
Yeah, well, if it's main ability, if it's good with Arabia and can also, they're innate spellcasters, are they not? Yeah, they are. So, fucked.
Well, I don't want to sound like a one-trick pony, but maybe we should set the building on fire, and that way they'll have to run outside. They'll get flash them out that way.
What about something
Does
fire?
anyone have a spell that can cast fire?
Yeah, because like you think of the oxygen, and then you have the fire. That they'll just be feeding the fire, making it bigger and bigger, right?
Yeah, I don't have any spellcasting. Sorry, fire spells. Because Sacred Flame is radiant damage. I think I have a tinderbox though. Is that how we want to flesh them out?
Yeah,
because then
I lost my lantern oil in the last accident.
I have torches and I have a tinderbox. We could set it on fire if we wanted to. Because then, but then also, I guess we're not really going to get the element of surprise regardless. But I wonder if we do set it on fire, if they won't come out the main entrance and they'll lead out the back. I think it might be better to try and stealth inside, and get something on them as a jump. Because if we set it on fire, then they know that we're coming and they could just flee.
Yeah, we could scope it out first.
Yeah, maybe we get a little stealthy, or if some of the stealthier bunch kind of see what the layout is about.
Someone want to toss that stealth? We can kind of go through this intelligence gathering. Sorry, Sala, go.
One more thing, I just want to ask Jarvis and Mason, how many exits are there from this building?
Scrap together. It wouldn't be hard to make an extra exit if they needed it. But typically, there's just a front door and maybe a back door or two.
Okay.
Alright, I guess
it seems like we're wrapping up. I gotta take my dog out. Yeah. She's being like insanely annoying. I will be right back.
Roger.
Okay. I guess Mylo's gonna go sneak over there. And LaCroix.
And LaCroix will. Yeah. Did we both roll 16s?
Yeah.
Did we both acknowledge it at the same time?
We did.
It's like we're cousins.
We were holding hands the whole time.
The whole time. Actually, we were in a hobbit huddle, and we were like, let's go get stealthy. Go tropics. That means something to us as cousins, not anyone else.
Got it.
Tropics, what? Okay.
So he's wrapping up. Sorry, I am getting a picture ready in case you guys actually do succeed on this. All right. So, wow. Okay. So your stealth check. You're sneaking through, probably the various alleyways and stuff like that, right? So, kind of, what does this look like again?
And I have dark vision. I don't know if that helps anything.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
What was the question?
Kind of, what is this? Describe this for me. Like y'all are kind of in these alleyways and this like not quite a grid, but like a bunch of shanties and stuff like that. You kind of got guys pulled in. You all are all kind of pulled into an alleyway. Have managed to clean out like the bad guys here. Now it's Mylo and LaCroix going off to stealth, right?
Yes, into a building or a room or a hall. I don't exactly know.
Well, we're looking
prob-
for the headquarters building, right?
Yeah,
Would you know
So
where
we're
it's at? So
we're stealthing into that, right?
yeah, you're going into that
Or-
territory.
Yeah. I don't want to
So
go
as-
inside.
I didn't imagine y'all would actually go inside.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
so as you're kind of like approaching the outskirts of the building where you have like a direct line of sight on it, you see a woman out in front directing folks. Her skin is like of a complete teal color and like green hair kind of like blows in the wind. If I had to she's holding like, or you can see like a scabbard on her side. She's like looking around and she's absolutely going to notice Mylo and scowl, and then like slowly
shit.
withdraw inside.
Damn. She must have really.
Oh no, I misread that.
perception.
I misread
You
that. I saw I keep looking at the 8 on there and not the 16.
Oh.
So no, that absolutely. Let's take that back. You kind of see her out front. She's like directing guards and stuff for like some of the the standard ruffians you had seen already. And like a kid runs up to her and whispers something. She like looks worried, and then kind of slips into the door.
Any chance that we could, me or LaCroix could know what she is?
Sure, knowledge arcana.
All right.
Is knowledge arcana just arcana?
Yes.
Okay.
You want LaCroix or both of us?
You don't want me doing it?
Yeah.
Rolled a 5.
Okay.
Oh, I got a 17 somehow.
Yeah, I'm thinking through that how I want to handle that. It definitely looks like an Earth Ganassi.
Interesting. All right.
Or not Earth Ganassi, Air Ganassi. Sorry, it definitely looks like an Air Ganassi.
Looks like an echo.
Nope. Echo is a different thing. Reborn.
No, that's Lorzaren's Reborn.
Shit. You're right. Echo is an Air Ganassi.
Ah,
Yes. You'd be absolutely familiar with that because Flutter Echo is absolutely very similar.
Looks kind of familiar, huh, Mylo?
Yeah, it looks like echo.
Right. She's gonna trip out over this one.
All right.
I
Well,
guess we head
go.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Relay that information.
Yes.
pretty much.
Sweet.
I'm going to turn to Echo and say, okay, how do we kill you?
What's your biggest weakness, Echo?
I don't know.
Fire?
Bullets. Always bullets.
Hey, I'm Brandon Tomlinson, at the BWT on all the various socials.
Hey, I'm Chris. I'm at Chris Gamble Photos on Instagram. Do some photography over there.
All right. Hey, it's Justin, your fun-loving bard playing player. I'm just plugging my music. So you go to bandlab.com/mixsushi3 and you'll be able to see my music or hear my music and see, I guess, the funny pictures I do. But anyway, definitely give that a checking out. And also, I think this Raven's Realm tabletop Discord server needs some kind of love or something, because it's great. This whole thing is great.
I second that.
I'm Kai. Don't use social media too much, but if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can find me at Kichid with 2 Ds. That's KICHIDD on Twitter.
You can find me on Twitch as Lanhee and Twitter at Lanhee10. Next Wednesday, I will be on Mixed Average Studios Twitch playing a charity game of Thirsty Sword Lesbians. And then starting October the 23rd, I will be on Carrion Comfort Studios for their Cyberpunk Red game.
Nice.
You've got to drop the link whenever it comes out into the Raven's Realm for the lesbian one for a charity.
I'll probably host it if any of you have me on Twitch. I'll probably host it on my channel.
Oh, I
Nice.
get notifications when you definitely pop up.
Nice.
All right. Will?
Huh? I just got back. What'd I miss?
Plugs.
Plugs? Oh, you can find me in Colorado Springs. Come on, let's go get a beer.
Fair.
Nice.
The Springs.
All right. Ryan.
I have nothing to plug at the moment, but hope you had a great day.
That's
Nice.
sweet.
Aw.
You too.
Yeah.
How do we want to carve something out audio-wise for Raven's Realm itself?
Sure.
How do we?
We want to communicate that it's like an open community for tabletop gaming of all kinds.
That'd be good. I should also okay, so I'll say one thing too about the podcast. Hey guys, we need iTunes reviews. If you could get on iTunes, or if you have they don't call it iTunes podcast anymore. It's like Apple Podcast. Yeah, if you have an Apple account, if you could get on there, and if you're listening to this show and you like it, give us a review, because that really helps us more than any other platform, because Apple kind of decides what podcast is promoted and whatnot.
Who is hot and who is not?
That's right.
And Spotify too. That's another good one. But
Yeah.
definitely iTunes.
Whatever you're listening to us on, if you could, we would greatly appreciate it.
Unless it's like a player that uses an RSS feed, then you can't really do much to help us, other than help our downloads,
Sure.
I guess.
We appreciate all of our listeners equally.
Yes, exactly. I don't care if you use VLC player.
No, we only care about Spotify and Apple Podcast listeners.
I do have one thing. Give me a sec here.
Is it your mom's blog again?
No, I have a teaser for the Adventures in Roostopia story.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
Let me get this into a thing real quick. Forest air had an edge to it that night. The light of a full moon filtered down through the leaves, which were just beginning to turn. A lone figure drifted beneath the branches. It made no sound as its feet glided over the leaves and twigs which littered the forest floor. A heavy robe shrouded it from the moonlight above. Twig snapped in the darkness. The figure paused and turned. From between the gnarled boughs, a pair of yellow eyes gleamed, and the stillness of the night air was interrupted by the misty breath from a low snarl. A claw reached out and scratched a tree as if to mark the arrival of the beast from the arboreal void. The creature emerged into the moonlight. It had the features of a wolf, but its eyes betrayed the sentience of man. It stood upon its hind legs, towering over the robed figure, as it let out a blood-curdling howl which pierced into the night. The robed figure remained motionless, its face hidden by a hood. Out of the trees, another creature emerged, heeding the call. Then another. Then more and more, until the robed figure was surrounded. In the blink of an eye, they charged. The robed figure's hand disappeared into its sleeve like a flash of lightning, and emerged holding a small object which glowed deep red. The light washed over the creatures, and they stopped, dead in their tracks. The light over the forest began to dim. The creatures looked towards the sky in confusion. The moon was changing. Its brilliant white was fading. In its place, a blood red crept across its surface. In a matter of seconds, the moon's white glow had been replaced by a crimson shadow. A light breeze meandered through the forest and rustled the leaves, now colored a dull red. The creatures looked around at each other incredulously. I'm me, one of them spoke. I can talk. It looked down at its claws and powerful limbs. I am myself, but in beast form. What is The creature was cut off by the booming voice of the robed figure. Werewolves of Roostopia! The creatures turned their attention to the figure they had been about to tear apart only moments ago. Your time has come. The age of the Wolfman has come to pass. The age of the poem is over!